Hello. Oh, hello, Alex. No, I'm actually not buying a new PC. I am just potato shopping. As in, like this. Oi, get out of here. That looks weird. It's time to do some photoshopping. I got a bit of work, so I figured, okay, let's combine work and streaming into one, and see how well that goes. Man, this doesn't look good. The chat window is now quite squeezed. But whatever. Gotta make compromises. Alright, I think that looks good. Don't mind this screen. just uploaded some stuff today. Fucking Lion King. I nearly forgot to actually export the videos yesterday. Alright. Actually, come on. I know I can. Here we go. Let's make this window a little bigger. Photoshop, come on, please. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I got a few games that need some thumbnails right now, so I figured, okay, well, I got some work to do, but I also want to stream, so why not put the two together and see what happens? I mean, it's the same as artists streaming how they draw shit, so should be okay. Perfect time for shit talking too. Right, first things first though, I need to decide what I exactly want to work on, which is probably going to be Monster World 4 at first, cause I need to take care of that. It's upcoming, so I need to pick up some sprite sheets for it. I wonder if it has sprite sheets here, or do I need to go sifting through the... Oh, perfect. Sometimes when I don't find any sprite sheets here on a Spriter's resource, I just go looking around places. Like I go through the footage or something and just pick up stuff from there. Let's see what he can get out of these. These don't look too good, but I could take one of the Pepes, so... Oh Jesus, I forgot how ugly the large Pepe looks. Okay. Pick this up. That looks stupid. We don't need that. Oh, that's a good background actually. Let's take that as well. Alright. Using and abusing that new Ivy Bridge CPU? Maybe? I mean, I guess. I don't know what kind of CPU I have besides some numbers. I guess it's an Ivy Bridge. Right. Well, it's gonna be easier for me if I just open up desktop like this. If I could only see where the fuck the images are. Great. I also forget that there's a bunch of crap all over the place. So, where is the stuff that I'm looking for? Son of a bitch. This is gonna take too long. There you go. That's much faster. Wait, no. I placed them incorrectly. You don't want to put your shit in the project itself, you want to open up the sprite sheet separately. It's easier that way. You know, that's a good question. I think I got Specky somewhere on this fucking thing. Let me see. Oh yeah, I do. Let's run Specky and find out, because I have no idea. I don't remember. Yeah, it's been a while since I last cleaned it up. I need to get onto that. What's this thing again? Oh yeah, it's the list of things that I need to check out for the Sega Genesis. Oh, it's an i5 4670. Not sure if that's an Ivy bridge, but close enough, right? Let's see. Wait, the fuck was that? You know, that doesn't look bad actually. I could probably make use of this. Let's see how this looks. Haswell. Ah. Yeah, this is good then. Only want the best, right? So I'll just take this. Hold on, guys. Let me take my everything. That always looks so weird. Okay. It's still got a few edges visible, and bam. Push it a little bit up. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually. And this is right now on the full resolution, 1920 on 1200. That's gonna look good. Now I can actually do something with this. I have an idea. Okay, now we need to go through here. How do these look? They look good. Okay. Man, I like Sprider's resource. It makes my life so much easier. I don't have to do shit. Whenever they have the sprite sheets I'm looking for. Whenever they don't, however, well, ooh, that looks like a good sprite to use. I know just the thing I can do actually. Okay, first of all, I want this train. It's my all-purpose train. Use it everywhere. Hold on, let's not do anything with this yet. Now, let's pick up this sprite would be pretty good. What's the shortcut for this? C. Okay. God damn it! I hate it when the eraser doesn't erase the background properly. I don't need the white. I need transparent. I don't give a shit. Oh, gee. That is pretty tiny, isn't it? No worries though, because nearest neighbor interpolation will make everything better. Just look at that shit. Bam! Instantaneous success. That's what I'm talking about. Thank God for nearest neighbor. You don't want to fuck around with bicubic or any other stuff. No, but seriously, nearest neighbor is the best way to go if you want to preserve the pixels, because it doesn't reduce quality or do anything stupid. Because you see, this thing is super tiny. I think you can check here. Yeah, see, it's barely, it's not even 50 pixels. So that's quite tiny. But I got the exact same thing here, and it's much bigger this time. So yeah, it works. It does exactly what I wanted to do. Now what I need is wait, I don't think it had that logo, did it? I should also check on the Sonic Mania sprite sheet. Could probably do something if they have any new updates on that. I don't think they had the title on a sprite sheet. Mr. Nuts Hoppin' Mad? Yeah, that's a prototype alright, because I've never seen this. I wonder what they got here. I like how sometimes they have bootlegs in this fucking thing. What the fuck is this shit? This doesn't exist on the Sega Genesis. This is bullshit. Wait a minute, where's Monster World? Here we go. No, they didn't have a title screen. Okay. So I'll need to rip that out myself. Oh yeah, every time you go to the S section on PCs, you get a lot of porn games for some reason. Also Slackman, but I've never seen that before. 57 sheets. Oh shit, they just uploaded a bunch more. Last time I checked there was only 43. The fuckers are working fast on this thing. They're already ripping the hell out of this place. Oh shit, I think they got some backgrounds. Let's see. Did they actually get the backgrounds properly? I hope they did, because man do I hate when they rip out the backgrounds but leave all the level assets inside of them too. Because fuck me, that really is annoying. Boy! Hello boy! How you doing, boy? Hope you're doing alright, boy. We're doing some photoshopping. Because you know, someone's gotta do it, and I don't get paid enough to hire somebody to do my job. Wait, I don't need that. Yeah. S stands for fuck. Where the fuck was it again? How is it called? Yeah, here we go. Don't mind the trainers, that's unrelated. Let's see what we got. That's it. Assets. Oh, thank goodness we got the fucking background separately. Man, you have no idea how much of a pain in the ass it is to rip these fucking things out. Thank goodness. Okay, time to download everything. Well, nice to see that they got some useful stuff from Moonwalker, but we'll talk about that later. Of course I'm gonna pick up everything, cause I need everything. Can't wait till I get to record this thing this week. I got an opportunity lined up to have a lot of free time and record that stuff, so I'm waiting on that. Come on, Spider's resource, don't lag out on me. I should check OBS. Are we dropping frames? No? Okay. Yeah, dude, you have no idea how much of a pain in the ass it is to get the fucking backgrounds out for Sonic games. I swear, everywhere I go, it's like, hey, would you like this background? Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Give me some backgrounds, please. Okay, here you go. But make sure to get rid of the level assets yourself. Fuck, dude, I don't wanna do that. It takes too long. Now do I want to look around for some sun rays, or should I just go with magnificent outer glow? I'll think about this. Let me check. Is everything downloaded? Yes, good. Alright, that saves me a lot of trouble. Now, I need to get the title screen for this game, so let's go into Premiere. We'll just pick up a frame from the beginning of the game and use that as a source. Oh yeah, I just remembered actually. I fixed the other track from Streets of Rage that Master Draven made today. You know, made it louder, better, everything. So I'll need to upload that later. I decided to redo it because the previous fix that I did had a bit of white noise in the background and that kind of bothered me, so I figured let's do it again. Then I'm not lazy. I said that to myself like 3 weeks ago or something, only got to it now. Such is the power of the laziness. Come on, Premiere. They're not gonna see Animaniacs redo. I already deleted that footage. I didn't think it was worth it. It didn't turn out that good. Yeah, fixed. If you can call it like that. Oh my god, this reminds me of how much shit I still gotta do. There's like 6 hours worth of footage in here and I'm not even done cutting it into parts. So that'll take a while. Let's see, where is the
have no joke.
No, shut up. You're not supposed to be talking. God damn it. I can't shut this thing up now, can I? Actually, I can. There we go. I want the music to be playing in the background, not my talking garbled up and everything. Yeah, that's perfect. Take the screenshot, thank you. Unmute, and later. That's how I usually end up doing this kind of stuff. I find something that I want for the thumbnail, I just take a still shot and then I just rip the thing out. Now I need to find it amongst my collection of still shots because I've never organized these. As you can tell, I also take a lot of different still shots. I may need to get rid of some, but I'll think about it. Where the fuck is it? Ah, here it is. Here we go. Let's rip it out. The first step you want to do is simply get rid of the excess junk. That's kind of easy to do. Just select the place you don't want to lose. That's actually not all of it. Most of the thumbnails and still shots are categorized already into folders. But I haven't quite gotten to that yet. Okay, now invert the selection and begin deleting the trash that you won't need. This is useful because when I use the magic wand, I often end up selecting things that I don't want, and because of that, that kind of stuff starts getting in the way. And I don't want it to get in the way, because it makes editing the image more difficult. Now, since I'm working with a 16-bit game here, and it's super pixelated and everything, I don't need to increase the tolerance levels at all, which is good. I can just keep clicking on everything and everything's gonna be fine. Though I have to avoid clicking on any of the colors that are used. Wait, I need this actually. Let us not select this. I need to avoid clicking on the colors that are used on the thing that I want. Otherwise I can accidentally delete that stuff and, well, that would be bad. You know, when you delete certain colors, game assets start to look really fucking weird. Like right now, it kinda looks like it's ripped straight out of a fucking cave or something. Or the fucking screen is tearing into shreds. But now the problem comes in getting rid of the colors that are in use in other places, including the items that I don't want to damage. Well, in this case it's pretty simple, nothing to worry about. But there will be some... oh, here you go. There will be some whites that I need to take care of. And that is always a pain in the ass. Thank God for Pixel Brush. Just lower that son of a bitch down to the square and nice and tight. Very nice. Some people say I make very good thumbnails. Well, I won't be the judge of that. Because honestly, this isn't so difficult. It just requires a bit of time spent, that's about it. Though I can see where some people come from, because some people just go the lazy way and just take a screenshot of the game, or like the title screen or something, or the press kit, and just slap their logos on top of them. I mean, it works, but it's also kinda lazy and not very interesting to look at. So it's only functional, not very good to look at. I do a similar thing for parts 2 and forward, because making unique thumbnails for every single episode would be kind of painful. There you go, that looks kinda nice. But how do I know that I got rid of everything? Well, that's kinda simple. We just need to add a background layer that is black. And well, I think I got rid of every bit of trash and the dirty pixels. If anything pops up, I'll notice it later. Wait. I don't want the black layer, I want this layer. Let me just put down the black bars around here. That ought to do it. Yeah, sure. Welcome to our playthrough of Encrypted. I say that as a joke, but there is a game called Encrypted, and it's exactly as the name implies. Everything is encrypted in that fucking thing. You gotta figure out everything, even what the fuck you're being told in the game, and I think that's just stupid. Anyway, it's time to do a little bit of magic. Yeah. Let's shrink this son of a bitch down a bit, because the train is a big motherfucker. I want the train to be somewhere around like this, but well, that just doesn't look right, so we're gonna need to fix that. We want to put the train in the background, so what we're gonna do first is add a mask layer, and then let the magic unfold. Alright, that don't look too difficult. I mean, I deleted a bit too much, but that's okay. Now, we'll just select this whole throne thing, or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. Actually, I don't need that much, I just need the edges, now that I think about it. So let's just select the edges. Right. I think I got it. Well, that ought to be enough. So we pick up the edges, then we go back to this, and no, not like that. Now, what the fuck? What's happening? Wait, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, okay. I know what the problem is actually. Hold on. I need to invert the selection. Here you go. Because it was still thinking that I want to draw inside the throne and everything. Yeah, here you go. Now that's a little bit better. Sort of. We can work from here on. Yeah, now it looks a bit better. More or less. Could be a bit smaller. It also could use less obstruction. And this is a very easy thing to do. You just use the magic wand and just paint it in. No trouble required. What's that on the edge? Motherfucker. This always happens. Let's fix this little problem. There you go. That's a lot more authentic now. Not that anyone would notice it. I barely caught that myself. Okay, you get out of the way. Let's see. Well, I don't need this blue thing. It doesn't seem to mean anything. So let's get rid of this. Oh. Shit. That doesn't look good. Let's try it like this then. No, like this. Yeah, boy. Okay, now it's just concealed in the background, so that's good. Then I put this, it's even better. Though I could move the title somewhere else. Well, think about it. First, we are just gonna hide this. Take a sip of your favorite drink, in my case tea, because of course. And well, now I just wanna good question. What do I want to do first? Let's try doing the filters. Where was it again? No. lighting effect. That's what I want. So here you can add various lighting effects pretty easily. So I can add glorious incandescence. Oh yeah, that's a little too incandescent though for my taste. So how about something like this? Alright, now hey, what the fuck, that doesn't look right. Here you go. Now, see how very nice and smooth this is. I love this shit. I can make it disappear entirely. But I don't want it to disappear, that's dumb. I want it to be gloriously incandescent. Okay. And now I want the rest of the place to be a little bit darker. Now I could just do it by hand, but that's a thing that requires effort. So let's try something different. Yeah, now that's more like it. Now if you could increase this intensity a little bit, and then the scaling. Give me the fucking scaling. Thank you. What? No, that's too much. Less intensity. Yeah, that's more like it, man. We had this. Now we have this. That looks more like it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now the main character here, most of its work is already done, so all I need to do now is just fix up the edges a little bit, because now she's a little too bright. I think I can do this with just the lighting effect actually. Yeah, pro potato shop strats. I like how you can just move the light source around. This is very useful. Well, considering that I want the light source to be the I can't talk. Gloriously incandescent train. This ought to be just fine. Okay. That doesn't look good at all. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Now we can just add a bit of touches by hand at the bottom of the screen around the edges, and we're pretty much done with this. This looks pretty good, and it took so little time. Man, that was pretty fast. I'm amazed myself. No more tea for me. What's this on Twatterune? Oh, RexRT's quoted my tweet and said the exact same thing that I said. I hate these kind of bots. They just copy my fucking message and just pretend like they said it. Hate that shit. Okay, so I want the white supremacy hand, also known as burn tool. But first let's start with this layer, the background. Should probably put on some different music after this. Maybe a bit more exposure, and then maybe a bigger brush size will help. Get out the way. We want to make this look realistic. Of course, I have no idea how this works, so I'm just winging it. And so far, man, okay, look at the bottom left and right corners of this image. I'm gonna do a preview real quick. It was like this, right? And then I made it like this. That looks a bit more realistic. Man, that looks pretty cool. And the best thing about this is that it's so easy to do. Anyone could do it if they just put a bit of time into it. I mean, I am by no means a professional. But if I can do it, anyone can do it. It just requires a bit of time. My problem, however, is that because of the sun glare, whatever little sun there is right now, doesn't let me see very clearly. So I'll have to check this up once it gets dark, so I can clearly see if I missed anything. but for the time being I don't see anything. Now, there are a few other things that I could do. Well, I actually don't need this right now, so get the fuck out of here. First things first, we probably wanna make the character's feet a little darker, or just like the torso, close around to this midsection. That would make a bit more sense, because we are looking from the perspective of behind the character, you know? So it's gonna be a bit darker. At least that's how I see it. Of course, you can't make it look realistic because it's all pixel bullshit, but that looks like something, alright. Maybe a bit too dark, actually. Let me change that a bit. Let's see. Well, that doesn't do shit. Oh, that's because I'm working with the wrong layer. Oops. Let's try spray paint method. Tell that to an African. You're a little too dark, mate. and he's gonna be like, well, you're too much of a fucking white devil, boy. Now give me your farm, so I can burn it to the ground and then complain about it 5 years later. Alright, see you soon. Man, I already heat up. Good. It's fucking cold, so I got myself some tea. And I was wearing some furs to heat up. Just another layer. I think that ought to be good. No, that was too thick. Thick. Much better. Now then, a few more light sources would be nice. Hold on. Man, whenever you find this fucking thing, that's when things become good. Let's shrink this a little bit. Make it into a nice wispy light. Oh fuck! That doesn't quite work as I expected. Let's try a different approach. No. No, something's not quite it. Yeah. How should I do this? Like, I don't want this, cause... oh fuck. Oh, I see what the problem is. Alright, I understand. The problem is that it doesn't see my previous light source for some unknown reason, so now I gotta do something different. I should have done that with the lights a little earlier. That's a bit of a problem that I don't like about this. Let's see if I can just make a duplicate of this and make a hack like that. Because I want these little things to act like light sources. They don't actually do that in the game, but I think that that would add a little bit more charm. Okay, now I need another light. Which one do I want? Point light? Spotlight? No, I want point light. Point me the light. No, wait. You're selecting too many lights. Hold on a second. Yeah, boy. Put that sumbitch down here. And make it more intense. Oh, there. But not too intense. Well, let's see. 63, 50. Let's change that to 63 to be more uniform. And that should do it. Now the problem is that, as you can see, it darkened the rest of the background, and I don't want that, so that's why I made duplicates. So now what I can do is just make this into a layer with a layer mask, and just delete everything. Wait, it's not in deleto mode. Now it's in deleto mode. Deleto this Polito. Okay, so now I completely erased it. Now I can actually work from here to re-add the things that I want. So, screw you. Screw you, Photoshop. I did it. Oh, I want this to be... this is gonna be interesting. No, let's not do it like that. That looks weird. I think what I need is like less opacity, maybe? Or maybe actually I need to switch to this, but have a reduced flow. That way I can re-add the thing, but with less noticeable, well, jaggies, let's say. Because you can kind of see that there's an aura. Like, you can kind of see that I'm re-adding the thing, but from this distance it's pretty much unnoticeable. And there you go, I brought the light back in here. Now I can just do the same around here to make it slightly brighter. And since the two layers are right on top of each other in a perfect unison, there's literally no distinct difference. And that's great. That always looks weird. Maybe that is weird. Let me see. Are you being weird, Train? No. Alright. Good. There you go. I hacked my way out of this one. But wait a minute. These things look like they could have something on them. Maybe I could add some light, like a fire or something. Let's see if I can find some fire. I'll check these later. Wait. Oh. Beautiful. Recently uploaded sheets are all Sonic media. Oh yeah. Fire. Give me some fire. What? That's not a fire. But there is a lot of fire to choose from. That don't look too bad actually. Might be able to use it somewhere. What the fuck is this shit? Sure, there's a lot of things I didn't ask for. That doesn't look too bad actually. I like that, that looks kinda cool. That looks like Green Lantern pissed. Fire Gigas. You know, we're only just one letter off from being completely different and banned from the channel because of YouTube's policies. I don't see any better fires so far. Nope, I don't think there's any better fire to make use of. So let's see what we have. Oh, this one's from Kirby? Color me surprised, it doesn't look like it. Whatever. Angelique Tenku no Requiem. I have not a fucking clue what that's supposed to be. Joe and Mac, Caveman Ninja. That's a fun name. Caveman Ninja. Well, at least he's not the ultimate ninja warrior. Maybe that fire? No, that looks a little too big. But I could try. It could work. What about this? That and that looks pretty good. Let's give it a shot. This one's way too big. This one doesn't quite work either. It's not quite the fire I'm looking for. So we'll have to skip that. You're not allowed to use the nigger on YouTube? Yeah, I don't know. Oh. I know what I said. It was all in... Well, I suppose it is allowed to be used, because all things considered, I have heard plenty of people use it on YouTube before, so I think it's okay if you use it in the right context. It's just that don't use it as a slur and you ought to be fine. Maybe not that fire. Joe and Mac, the caveman ninja. I nearly said caveman ninja. This fire looks alright. I could probably make use of this. Let's see. But of course, if I want the fire, I want to get rid of the fucking background. And of course, this is RGB 8. It doesn't immediately get the idea that I want to delete the white background. Son of a bitchka. That's a tiny ass fire. Perfect. Now let's make it a bit bigger. Ah, that could work. Yes, I think this could work. Flip it horizontally on the other end, and I think it could work. Yeah, it could work. Let's make another duplicate of this background. After I'm done with the fires, actually. You're off to fuck off? Alright, catch you later then. Thanks for showing up. That didn't make a copy. Don't copy with floppy. Yeah, no. I wanna copy that. I wanna copy this. Let me copy, damn it. Well, guess I'll have to do duplicate. Flip this horizontally and there you go. That's a bit better. Yeah, that don't look too bad. But you know what also looks not too bad? My need to take a piss. So let me just put on this. And I'll be back in a bit. I need to visit the toilet. And I'm back. If what you eat, if you are what you eat, then I'm comprised 75% out of water with herbs and food colorants. And that ain't good. That looks alright. Okay. So we're back here. Well, now what I really would like to do actually is change the layer names so that I won't be confused later on what is what. This is the background. This will be background. Damn it. Background copy. Well, that's obvious. Layer 5 are fires. Fire left. Fire right. Gosh. And that's title. Okay. Now that I got everything sorted out, this should also be empty. Okay. Now, need a bit more fire. Fire top left. And then another copy. Fire top right. Now that I got these, I will be able to combine them into a singular duplicate of the background again, which will allow me to make some more lighting effect changes. But first we need to put them in their respective locations. I feel that these fires will need to be slightly smaller because of their slightly smaller fire sconches, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Basically the smaller fire holders. So they need to be a bit smaller. Just for a comparison's sake, this should be good. Hey, but don't look too bad actually. I'm liking this. This is pretty cool. Who would have thought? And I didn't even spend that much time on this. How much did I spend already? Oh, almost an hour. God damn it. So much for that, I suppose. What's going on here? Nothing. Good. Whatever. Let's check out Twitter while we're at it. Anything new? Oh, this shit. I'll chill a bit later. Not necessary at the moment. Okay. Now then. I want to make another copy of this. Background copy 2. This will be on top? No, actually we should be on the bottom, so that I don't have to redo this again with the crystals. Fucking hell, Chiba. Okay, now I will want to combine this with this. No, that's too many things you're trying to combine there, buddy. Yeah, perfect. Merge, merge, yeah, merge. Wait a minute, come back down here, motherfucker. Background copy 2. That's looking a bit better. And now I can work with the lighting here. So let's turn all of this shit off so that it doesn't get in the way. And lighting effects. Since these are different lighting effects what I want, I'll just move the light points. Just move the light points, thank you very much, to a different place. Ugh. Moving around in this view is a lot more annoying than it needs to be. It also likes to select all the fucking lights. Why? I don't need you to select everything. Son of a bitchka. Okay. Intensity here is 63 on these, but I don't see the scaling sizes for some reason. For these guys, the scaling size is 1468. But I don't have the thing to change that for these lights, and that's a problem. I'll change these to 63, and what was the number again? 1468. Let's start to match that. Or maybe not, it doesn't seem to really give a shit. That's a lot smaller than what I was given it for. Oh, I see how it is. But that number never changes. No, it doesn't change. Well, what the fuck is the point then? That's just stupid. That looks a little weird. Give me the scale. Here we go. No, I can't use the spacebar to move around. There we go. That definitely looks better, but we still need to adjust the other fires. And I think I got it. Let's give it a shot, see what we got. Yeah, that makes the background look weirdly darkened, and that is what I do not like. But that's okay, because we can use the layer masks again to help us out. So we will do just that. With that, you can also see that the fires have been taken out. We'll need to bring those back. Not a problem, I can always just, you know, get rid of these black edges around the fires, but getting the lighting effect back is gonna be a bit trickier. Okay, so now I want the fuck is it selecting? Weird ass fucking thing. Okay, well, just select the fire then. That ought to do it, right? Nope. We'll just do it by hand then. I'm not a big fan of doing these kind of precise operations by hand, but it seems like the magic wand is... I think the magic wand would cooperate, I just need to increase the tolerance. Let's increase it to 10, maybe that'll be a bit better. Because sometimes you just need to increase the tolerance, because when you do lighting effects on pixelated graphics, they tend to add additional things that you may not actually notice, either due to poor sight or due to shitty monitors or something of the sort. Maybe the color change is just that subtle and non-distinct to the human eye, but it still does something, and it becomes more difficult to do things at zero tolerance. Just increase the tolerance if that happens, and there you go. Now if I can just select all of the fire, then all I need to do is just reverse the polarity. No, I just need to inverse the selection, and that ought to do it. Then I can just get rid of the shitty backgrounds and then reapply the lighting effect. a lot easier. Now let's see, what about the other fires? Well, obviously the other fires have slightly different colorations, so picking them up is a bit difficult, but not undoable. I could make this easier if I increase the tolerance a bit more. The bigger the tolerance, the more the magic wand is willing to forgive the color difference. As long as it's close enough, it'll count. I think at the 100% tolerance it starts picking up a lot of weird things that it really shouldn't be, so it's best not to have that if you're working with these kind of graphics. Yeah, see? Suddenly it's starting to pick up this edge here, which we don't need. That's not good, because it's also removing certain other edges which... now that I think about it, do I even need that? Oh, no I don't. Okay, so we'll just ignore it. That's not a thing I even want. That's just a lighting effect aberration. You know, just an artifact. An artifact that is not necessary. Let's see what's going on here. Everything looks fine. Okay. So now we can reverse the polarity and get rid of the disgusting crap that this wand gives us. Now we have the fires in. But having the fires in is one thing. The other thing is getting the lighting effect back in, and we need that. But son of a bitchka, I deleted not the things on the layer, not on the layer mask, but on the background itself, and I don't want that, because that's bad. Makes it a lot more annoying to reverse various effects that you have placed on the image. Here we go, that's much better. Now we can switch back to brush mode. Here we go. And no, not like that. And get the lighting effect back in. Granted, the lighting effect will be a lot more subtle than you'd expect, because that's all it really is, just a very subtle lighting effect in this case, but that's exactly what we want. A little bit of subtlety. And this doesn't need a lot at all, because it'll be illuminated by all the other objects in the area. Okay. We got ourselves a background. Now we just need to fit the pieces together. And of course, make the train a little bit more luminescent. Shouldn't be a problem. Just checking a few things. Shouldn't be a problem, okay. Let's start with the train. The train is mostly complete. We just need to add a very simple outer glow effect to make it, well, better. We need to pick up a nice color though. I usually go for the orangey gold. Like this kind of color. Because it looks better. For the sake of being able to tell what the fuck they're doing, let us make this opacity a little better. We want to be able to see what's happening. We also want to be able to see if there are any dirty pixels, which I keep neglecting to get rid of. Because I'm a lazy bastard. Just toy around with the settings a little bit. There you go. Find those dirty ass pixels. show him a good time. What is it doing? Oh, I see. That looks stupid. I didn't ask for this. Eh? Oh, I see. It doesn't let me actually start doing the real edits on the image because it's not rasterized. I really don't like that shit so much. Well, anyway, back to pencil mode. Get rid of the dirty pixels. We don't want the dirty pixels. Of course, good luck seeing them, then they're barely noticeable. They're probably black as well, so not that easy to see black on black. It's like trying to find a ninja in a pitch black cave. Good luck with that. Okay, and now that they're done with that, we can actually rasterize this thing and just add a tinge of glow around the edges. Yeah, but is it doing anything? I can't fucking tell. Oh, it is. And that's cute. Because it's hardly fucking noticeable. I think I need to switch to... Oh, it's on protect tones mode. No fucking wonder I can't see any changes. But I think I still need to switch over to midtones. You see? Just add a little sheen of luminescence. Make it more divine. Make it like it's the Jesus. Just not too much, just around the edge. And there you go. From this to this. It's a subtle note, it's a subtle difference, but it's still noticeable and it just looks a little bit better, in my eyes at least. Now if you want, you can add a few other things in the background just to be like references or some shit. Though I'm not entirely sure if there's anything I can add. Let's see. Where's that thing with the Pepe? Here it is. When you have a shot like that, you can just pretend that it's a shot from the back and just black it out, but that would take effort. So let's see if there's something a little bit more usable. Most likely not, from what I can tell. That is one pissed Pepe. That is one dead Pepe. And that is one ugly as fuck Pepe. Holy shit, that Pepe looks ugly. I don't like the way the adult Pepe looks. He looks like he's gonna do something bad. Not much I can do with this though, all things considered. The angle is just not quite right and I'm too lazy. Even though Pepe is pretty much the integral part of the game, I don't really see how I can fit him in. So now the question is, how do we fit in the title? Well, I personally like to keep the title in the middle, where it's the most noticeable. However, in this case, it may be difficult to do that because I don't really know where to put it actually. Like I can put it here at the top, but then some parts will be obscured. I can put it here at the bottom, but then that just looks weird. And putting it around the sides, well, I don't know, it just doesn't look quite right, so even though I added those nice fires, I think I'll just have to stay obscured. Or we can make our own title instead. instead of using the one ripped out from the title screen. Let's see if we can do something like that. I don't usually do that, because that kind of feels weird. But let's see. Just type it in like this at first. Hold on, I need that other thing. Where was it again? Probably closed it. Window, please. Paragraph? Yes, just what I wanted. I have a few fonts that I could use. Just need to go through them, see which one works best. This is kinda slow doing it by the keyboard. Should probably just do like this. Yeah, this is better. Plus I don't shake the fucking microphone. Doesn't help that a lot of these fonts are pretty much the exact same fucking thing. Or worse, they're fucking wide as shit. Well, they're definitely not gonna use design system, because that one was only useful for Project Eden so far. I think it used design system as a font in certain areas. Plus, it just keeps getting wider for some reason. Oh yeah, we always need the symbol language, yes. Why is this even a thing? Never found use for these. Too basic. Oh, that's Crinks. Crinks is nice, but I don't think it's gonna work here. Unless we go for something more simplistic, but no, I don't think. You know, this is probably not gonna work. Let's just get rid of this. I said get rid of this. Where is delete? Delete this. And let's see if we can fit this motherfucker somewhere instead. What if I try to incorporate it into the background, actually? I don't know, actually. We could try getting rid of this ginormous fucking MW and then move around the 4 a little bit. Or actually, we could try separating MW, the 4, just get rid of this tiny monster world thing. What? What the fuck is this doing here? Get the fuck out of here. Nobody asked for this. What the fuck was that? What do you mean set character style? We don't even have characters to set the style for anymore. Doofus. Put this back here. Well, we can always use the layer mask, though. Actually, no, I don't need the layer mask for this. So we're gonna delete monster world. Right. Now we want to separate the pieces. Well, that is fairly simple to do most of the time. Might actually want to use a different tool for that, like the polygonal selection tool. It allows me to get around the edges. Now I can move this separately. What if we try to put it like this, somewhere like this in the middle? Maybe? Then we pick this up. just align to it? Silly bastard. It doesn't get the idea to align properly because it's still technically the same layer. I should try to just isolate. Nah, not like that. Damn it, I hate when it does that. Get the fuck out of here. What I had in mind was just make it like a separate layer. Layer. I can't do layer from selection? Wasn't there a button for that somewhere around here? What the fuck? Guess when you're doing the free transform, it doesn't let you. Layer by a copy. Yeah, that's actually better. And now we select this. Layer by a copy. Get rid of the title, and now we have two separate entities, which we can actually control. That's a lot better. Yeah, now that I think about this, could work a little bit better. We could just slightly skew this a little bit so it doesn't get in the way of the fire. It's gonna look a little warped, but maybe that could work? I don't know. We'll see. Move this like that. Let's zoom out. And now it feels like it's missing something, doesn't it? It's weird. There's something not quite it about this. That's what happens when you don't have backgrounds that have enough space around them. But what can you do? This wasn't exactly intended to be used as an image. This was just intended to be used as a background in a game. So, not much I can do about it. Gotta work around my limitations. What about this, actually? See these red banner things? What if we try to incorporate the title into the banners and then just write Monster World 4 at the top above the flames? That way it would actually look even better. Yeah, I think that could work. Let's give that a shot. First things first, we'll need to separate the pieces again, but we need to return them to their original shape. Of course, have them separate. Okay, so we're back to their separate normal shapes. Now we want to select this W separately and make a layer out of it. Nice. And now for this thing, I can just delete the W. Nope, not like that. No, not like that. I should just use this instead. It's gonna be smoother. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now that the M and the W are separated, apply layer mask? Yeah, that works. Okay, M and W are now separated. I can now attach them to these banners. Let's see if you can do that and make it look good. First things first, we want to shrink it so that it's not that big. Then we want to warp it a little bit. Make it more like it's actually there. I'm not very good at this stuff, so it's probably not gonna look that good. Okay. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but we can straighten it out. sort of. Let's see. Well, it's about as straight as it can get, as far as I'm concerned. Now we want to do the same with this. Ah, there's some of that disgusting edge still stuck on it. No wonder I didn't see that trash. Whatever. Actually, instead of trying to do this with the actual assets, the easier way, I think, would be to simply make my own. There's quite a bit more work involved in this stuff than you'd think. Okay, well, let's try making different assets. No, I want to see what I'm typing. Thank you very much. Let's set this to Arial for now, just to make sure that it's all nice and dandy. We'll change this as we move along. Oh wait, not MV, MW, and then 4. No, it's a thing. Well, let's see how this works out. Let's position the letters. Perhaps this could be done slightly differently. There is a way to make these go vertically, I believe, but I never remember how exactly you do that. What's this? Stylistic alternates. Well, whatever, that seemed to do the trick. Discretionary ligatures. Nope. No. No, what I actually want this to do now. I think it was a setting here where you can just change which yeah, here we go. Text orientation. That's what I wanted. Now I can also do differences with the spacing. With the spacing I can make it that these things are a little closer to one another. What the fuck? No, minus 200. Yeah, that's a bit better. Looks a bit odd, so maybe I should just use a number 4 rather than a Roman numeral. Yeah, I think it would be better that way. Let's use a number 4. Straight to the point. Besides, I don't have a very stylized Roman numeral 4, so let's not do that. I kinda do, but well, I don't think this would work very well. I mean, I could try. I could try to make use of it, but something tells me this just wouldn't quite work out. No idea. Whatever. Let's keep moving. Damn, I don't know. I'm really not satisfied with how this looks. Fuck. I like the way it looks now, but it doesn't quite explain to the viewer what exactly is this game called right away. They'd have to look at the title. And I don't know, I don't really like it that way. I like it to have the title somewhere. How do I make it fit? That's the question. I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. How good that idea is, we're about to find out, but needless to say, I don't think it's as good as I think it is. Ah, of course, I deleted that side accidentally. Not what I wanted. Let's get rid of this again. We can put the monster world text somewhere else. It's not important that it's, well, you know, just sitting somewhere above the fucking title. So we have this. Plop. I think we can turn off some of these because they're just getting in the way. Yeah. Okay, and now we're gonna select these. Nice. I'd rather use these assets because I feel that whenever I write text myself, it doesn't quite mesh well enough. Alright. I probably want to move these above the background layer. How about this? How about make him kind of like stick out? Like this? Why is the number 4 slightly bigger than MW? They're around the same size now. You know what my problem is? The MW is crooked to the wrong fucking side. I'd prefer if it was crooked the other way, but how do I do exactly that? Huh. Interesting question. I don't exactly know. I mean, I can always try just warping it, you know, but that often tends to result in things looking weird. Like right now. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, Monster World can be just written down here. That ain't a problem. What's this again? Okay, just this shit. Speaking of Monster World, let's pick up the original text from the title and use that. Less writing for me. Still some kind of trash somewhere. I think I see it. Yep. Get out of here. There you go. I was thinking put the text here. Of course, make it a little bigger. Fucking hell. Now hold on. First let's make it bigger. Then we can stretch out the shit. That looks pretty decent. Now then. Stay on the same lane. God damn it. This is easier. Okay, so I want it to be like this, so it doesn't cover the entire stairs. I suppose it could be a bit closer, actually. Because now it feels like... What the fuck? Oh. Shit. Selecting nothing and trying to move it? I'm afraid that doesn't quite work like that, sir. Don't go up. I'm not telling you to go up. Stop going up. Why does it go up? Seriously, it's like it's trying to go to the edges or something. I think I just put it back to how it was, damn it. Well, whatever. But what to do with these fucking things? That is the question. Fucking anchor points. That is indeed the question. Well, I can just move this thing like that, and it's gonna be fine. Just a little bit of screwing around with layer mass, and it'll look good. But what about the MW? The MW is the thing that pisses me off the most, because I don't really know what to do with this fucking thing. It just doesn't quite look right. Actually, it doesn't quite look right. Damn. Damn you, monster world, you're making my life so much more difficult. How about this? How about node MW? How about just this, the 4? Fucking MW is getting in my way. It looks a little bit better, actually. It's still not quite satisfied. Fucking hell. Fitting the title in is so much of a pain in the ass. Fuck. But wait a minute. How about this? Yeah, I have an idea. How about we put these fucking numeral 4s on the banners as I thought about before, and make them incorporated into the banners. It's like all nice and dandy. Yeah, I think this could work now. All the banners could have the 4s on them, and there could just be Monster World in the middle. Let's give it a shot. Let's add a color overlay. Take this. Let's see. Well, that's a little unsatisfactory, but we can change this a little bit. It kinda looks like it belongs there now, doesn't it? Make the edges a little darker on this side. Add a little bit of blur. More or less. It kind of worked. Let's make a copy. Can we copy that floppy? No. But we can dupe that layer. Now the problem is that the shading is on the wrong side. So actually this isn't gonna work. Duping the layer is not a good idea. I need another one of these fucking 4s. Man, this shit is a lot more involved today than I thought it would be. I thought I was almost done. Apparently not. Never are you done with this fucking thing. Well, I'd like this thing to be around the same size. What was your size? Tell me your size. No, that's not your size, buddy. That ain't your size. 1447 on 200. Really? It's pretty large. 1447 600. Wait, that's just a positioning thing. Oops, my mistake. I was looking at the wrong numbers. Oh, of course, 100%. Yeah, that's real helpful. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just match the size by comparison. I don't think flipping this will do it. No, of course not, because it looks fucking weird. So let's just do it like that. Then copy layer style, paste the layer style, and begin adding the shade. Then add the shading on this side instead. Maybe I can now put this above, actually. Make it larger. Hey! I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to look a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, that's more like it. I approve of this shit. Now let's see. Do I lighten up on this layer? Yes. Okay, well, I wanna have this. No? Well, probably, yeah, but too much exposure. Just brighten up the edges a little bit. Because, you know, glorious incandescence. Doesn't look too bad. It's good enough for me, so I'll consider this a wrap. But I will take a look at it a bit later to see if everything is working out fine. For now, let's consider it complete. And I'll post this on Twitter to see what people think of this. If we get any responses, of course. Finally, that takes care of this fucking thing. Jesus! That took a while. I probably shouldn't even bother going for the other things, now that I think about it, for the other thumbnails, because that's gonna take a million years too. Alright, let me switch over to these graphics now. Just checking a few things. It doesn't look like anything is worth a damn to see in the world today. I don't think there's anything we can show right now, because I don't really feel like playing anything right now for the stream. I still got other thumbnails to work on, so I'm a little stuck, a little swamped with work. But hey, we at least finished one project today, so maybe tomorrow we can get some actual games done. We'll see about it. Most likely, yeah, cause I don't see why not, but for the time being, I think this is a wrap. Took almost 2 hours to get to this point, but hey, good enough. Anyway, if you've been around here for any amount of time, or if you watched the stream archive, thanks. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna cut the stream short. And I'll say to you, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you later. Cheers.